Our next step is to create the rail. To do this, you have to create another helix. So we'll do the same size helix, so it matches the original. We go to Draw, Helix, Center Point. Oh, my UCS is incorrect, so I'll have to fix that right now before I do the helix. I go to my view, change it to, where am I? Oh, right here. To world. That resolves that issue. Remember, you just want the X and Y to be on the top plane. So let's go back to draw, helix. Drawing it out using the quadrant again. The height was, actually let's make sure the turn height is correct. Yes, it's set 90, it's fine. And 192 is the height. Great, now I'm moving it down. I'm not going to move it, I'm going to move it 192, but I need to move it about 4 feet higher than the original helix. So I'm going to move it up 48 inches. I have something like this. But another thing is I need to make the helix start from the same position. So I'm going to rotate it using our rotate command. That is the center point, and I believe it's only 90 degrees. Oh, there we go. Okay. I no longer need this circle, which is confusing me, and I can visually inspect how the rail will be going. Now, if I believe that 4 feet is too much, I can lower it to, let's say, 36 inches. So I'm going to go move it down 12 inches. It's a bit smaller, and I think it works out even better. Alright, so I have something like this. Now, depending on what kind of rail system you want to establish, it can be a box, a circle, or anything you wish. I'm going to create a circle, and the diameter about 2 inches. And I'm going to use the sweep command, select that circle. Don't worry which location the circle is at, because the sweep command will allow it to sweep it no matter which UCX it's on. We select the circle, click enter a space, and we select the path. That's what my rail system would look like. Which is pretty not that, it actually looks pretty nice. The only problem is I need to support it with something. So you need balusters. To do that, you can do it. Actually, we need to go back, since I will need the helix to design those balusters to follow with the path array. So I went undid the stuff that I did before with the circle. Keep the circle there. I'll use that for later. Now I need to create some sort of baluster that would attach. I think the best one in design would be some kind of little circular tube. So I'm going to create a circle. I'm going to create a circle on the tip of this assembly. Now I'm going to move it down so that way it's inside. It looks somewhat attached. So I'm going to move it down a little bit, about 0.25, I think that should be enough. And since it's outside, I need to move it. Well, actually, I might just leave it as is. The first one might not be as functional as the rest. Oh, again, I should. If you did remove this piece, I would recommend having. That's going to be a small issue because they might not be long enough. So, in your case, I would design it from here and offset it from the cylinder. Alright, well, let's just do it from here. I'm going to do the extrude. Or actually, I need to create the same circle type on top. So I'm going to copy it from the center point to the center point of this rod. And I'm going to do loft, since it will help me follow through any path like like so. So I clicked enter, I accepted it, and I have something like this. It's quite simple, but you can make it more high-tech. And once you have that, you can use your path array. You select your object, and you select your path. And then you can specify the distance in between. I believe it's going to be this one that we need to do. I can always be wrong. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I think it's... There we go. Yeah, that's too far apart. I'll put 6. Nope. 4. Something like that, or I might go back to that. Yeah, 6 looks good. And I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to close array. I have those. Now I can do the sweep of the rail. Sweep, select the circle, select the path, like so. So we have our spiral staircase. Actually, I'm going to extrude the bottom. This is just to show you the thickness of the floor. I might have to actually scale this up too. Let's say, there we go, 2 times. There we go. So now you can have a better understanding of how it would work. Each one is connected to the center, to the exterior rail that's connected to the floor. This connection point might be different based upon codes, but it's just a sample of what how to design a spiral staircase. So, if you have any more questions, contact me. This is Sebastian Szczepański, logging out.